continues to struggle with the long-term impact sexual exploitation has had on Jess and themselves.
Jessica is not alone. There are hundreds of thousands of other underage girls being subjected to the same horrific abuses here and
across the globe. We were managing to get people to sign via Facebook and our petitions, but we still had to do much more than that. Look, we've only got 3 months.
8 more days to be precise, Phil.
And just over 700,000 signatures to get. We're not even halfway yet.
Delirious have just called.
A rock band. They did a gig on Mumbai. It was just an idea to raise interest from other parts of the world.
Shot in the dark, eh, Phil?
Yeah, it was worth a try.
Certainly was.
Yeah, well, what happened?
200,000 people signed. 200,000! Yes! Yes! And that's not all. They did the same gig in Colombia last night. 400,000 signatures! Wow!
In the remaining 83 days, the team came within sight of their target. We collected signatures from every continent through
signed postcards, thumbprints,
freedom walls,
website sign-ups,
football events.
A Watford player had been trafficked, so they asked the fans to text in.
With just over 100,000 signatures to get and only
8 days, Phil.
8 days to go. We got in touch with the Nigerian church network. We were right up against our deadline.
Our hearts were pounding.
This was a mass gathering in a country where trafficking is prolific.
We waited for their response.
And waited.
Waited. 3 days to go. Waited.
The news.
Guys, we have some news.
Well?
I think you'd said sit down.
Just tell us.
No, sit down.
If they said no. If they've said no, then we're done. There's nowhere else we can go. There's no one else that we can go to.
They said yes.
What?
They're all signing.
In the end, we had over 1.5 million signatures.
And a platform to deliver them on. The first UN global initiative to fight trafficking.
The UN recognised that Stop the Traffic has relationships with people all over the world.
Steve spoke very powerfully.
They gave him the position of UN Special Advisor on Community Action Against Trafficking. We hadn't expected that.
Everyone who signed made a difference.
And will continue to.
When people act, things change.
Stop the Traffic engages with communities
and professionals to make it harder to traffic.
Harder to hide and exploit people.
Business Travellers Against Trafficking aim to show how to identify and report suspected cases of trafficking.
Report what you see.
We will investigate the situation.
We will follow it up.
Kiri's story is evidence of this. But not so for Veronica. Or Jessica.
Let's hope that it is still possible to rescue
Suni and Violin. Remember Kojo?
Always buy fair trade.
If you don't, you are buying something Kojo and his friends had suffered to make.
Trafficking starts in the community and ends in the community.
Your community.
In the years Tale was created, Stop the Traffic campaigns relentlessly to get 7 major companies to make certain chocolate bars traffic-free.
The Nestle Christmas 2009 campaign will give you an idea of how we work.
Now it's time to give
Nestle
a Christmas they'll never forget.
Right, wrap up your favourite fair trade chocolate.
And send it to Nestle with a lovely Christmas message. Ding!
We're wrapping up fair trade chocolate for Christmas presents. Shame it's not yours! Wishing you a Merry Christmas and a Happy New Year. Now, give children in the Ivory Coast a Happy Christmas by producing fair trade chocolate.
only a few weeks of this campaign, Nestle announced that the four-finger Kit Kat is to be fairly traded from January 2010. Yes! Guys, hang on. We still have more work to do on them and the others.
We must see that the promises chocolate companies are beginning to make are kept.
You need to keep watch too.
Everything we do.
All of us.
You as well.
Will make a difference.
The creation of this play is an example of the kind of thing Stop the Traffic does.
If people don't know what trafficking is, well, they'll never recognise it.
Everyone who signed made a difference, and showing this play raises awareness.
When it was first suggested, I wondered what the ending would be.
It soon became obvious.
These simple words.
People should not be bought and sold.